Cape May County is New Jersey's #1 appreciating real estate market, and here is why. The stats are out, and Cape May County made the news. But even if you've been following the real estate market, you'll be shocked by some of the numbers I'm about to share with you. Home prices in the county just jumped almost 20% in a single year, and one shore town spiked 33.5%. This is Cape May County, and it's the hottest real estate market in the entire state. If you've been watching New Jersey real estate, you already know the shore is expensive, but nobody predicted this. Cape May County, the peninsula at the very tip of South Jersey, is now the single fastest appreciating real estate market in New Jersey, and it isn't close. In 2025, Cape May was the only county out of all 21 counties in New Jersey with an average home sale price above $1 million, coming in at just over $1.065 million. Since 2021, prices here are up over 28%, beating the statewide average by a wide margin, and it's not slowing down. The median sale price hit $832,000 last fall, up 18% year over year, and some towns are appreciating even faster than the county average. According to Redfin, the median sale price of a home in Wildwood was $621,000 for March, April, and May of 2026, demonstrating a 33.5% increase year-over-year price growth for the same period last year. This is the highest growth of any municipality anywhere in New Jersey. A town known for cheap motels and boardwalk fries now has a median sale price over $600,000. I have watched this transformation firsthand, and it has been a wild ride. So what's actually driving this? Stick with me, because the answer says a lot about where real estate in this country is heading, not just at the Jersey Shore, but all over. Now, before we get into the why, if you're into New Jersey real estate breakdowns like this one, hit subscribe now. I'm Jessica Lees, and I specialize in the Cape May County housing market and especially the Wildwoods. So follow us for frequent updates, because you don't want to miss the next one. Okay, let's dig in. Why Cape May County specifically? Well, reason number one is remote work. The workcation trend that started during the pandemic never really went away, and buyers can now spend weeks or months at a second home while still logging into work every day. And that has made shore towns viable as part-time primary residences, not just weekend getaways. Digital nomad and remote work-driven second home demand has been climbing nationally, and the Northeast, with New Jersey specifically, remains one of the strongest regions for that trend, largely because of how close it sits to New York and Philadelphia. Reason number two is supply, or the lack of it. Cape May County sits on a series of barrier islands. There's only so much land. Strict zoning and flood regulations limit new construction, and most of the desirable inventory is already built out. When demand rises and supply physically cannot expand, prices go one direction, and that's up. Reason number three is the short-term rental economy. Investors have poured into this market because rental yields are climbing fast. Short-term rental income in the area grew nearly 18% year over year, which means a beach house here doesn't just appreciate, it can also cash flow during the summer season. And that's pulling in investor capital, not just families looking for a vacation home, and investor demand tends to push up prices faster than owner-occupant demand alone. So how does Cape May County compare to other shore counties? New Jersey has 4 shore counties, and they are not growing at the same speed. Monmouth County is driven largely by commuters who can reach New York by train, so its prices track job growth in the city. Ocean County has exploded in population thanks to more affordable inventory around towns like Toms River and Lacey. Atlantic County is still recovering from its dependence on the casino economy. But Cape May County is the outlier because almost none of its growth is coming from commuters or affordability seekers. It's almost entirely lifestyle driven and investment driven, which is a fundamentally different kind of demand. And historically, that kind of demand is stickier because it isn't dependent on any single employer or industry. Now let's break it down town by town, because Cape May County is not one market, it's several. Wildwood is the story of the year. It used to be the budget-friendly option on the islands. But now, with Avalon and Stone Harbor pricing out at even wealthy buyers, capital displaced from those pricier markets is flooding into Wildwood's more accessible inventory, and that's what's driving that 33.5% spike. Avalon is the luxury benchmark. It has the third highest average home value in the entire state of New Jersey at nearly $2.7 million. This is old money shore territory, and it's staying that way. Now, Stone Harbor is just right behind it, the fourth highest average home value statewide at around $2.5 million, still growing about 6% a year, even at that price point. And Kimmy City itself, the Victorian seaside town, continues to draw buyers who want walkability, historic charm, and proximity to restaurants and the beach in one package. And that combination keeps demands consistently strong, even as prices climb. Ocean City, the county's largest and arguably most family-oriented shore town, has stayed a little more insulated because so much of its inventory is owner-occupied rather than pure investment property. But even here, listings are moving fast and bidding wars are becoming common in neighborhoods close to the boardwalk and near the restaurants and attractions. And then you've got Sea Isle City and Cape May Point, both putting up strong gains too, which tells you this isn't a one-town story. The appreciation is broad-based across nearly the entire county. Now, most of the state's hottest markets right now are inland commuter towns, near New York City or up in Bergen County. But Cape May County is different. This is a lifestyle and second home market, not a commuter market, and that's exactly why it behaves differently. It's less tied to job growth and more tied to disposable income, remote work flexibility, and lifestyle migration. Buyers who could live anywhere are choosing the Jersey Shore. So who's actually buying these homes? There are three groups: retirees and near retirees looking for a primary or part-time coastal home, professionals from New York and Philadelphia metro areas who no longer need to live near an office, and real estate investors chasing short-term rental income. When all three groups compete for the same limited inventory at the same time, that's when you get the kind of price growth we're seeing right now. If you're actually thinking about buying here, there are a few things to know. Timing matters. Listings that hit the market in early spring tend to attract the most competition because buyers want to close before summer rental season starts. Inventory in the mid-price range, think Wildwood, Rio Grande, parts of Lower and Middle Township, moves the fastest, often in under 6 weeks. And financing a second home or investment property here is different from financing a primary residence. Lenders typically want a larger down payment, and you'll want to budget for flood insurance from day one, not as an afterthought. So how does this all stack up nationally? So let's zoom out for a second. Nationally, home price growth has mostly cooled off from the pandemic-era frenzy, with a lot of markets settling into low single-digit annual gains. Against that backdrop, a county posting 18 to 20% growth in a single year, with one town at 33.5%, isn't just outperforming New Jersey, it's outperforming almost every county in the country. That's the kind of number that normally shows up in a handful of Sun Belt boom towns, not a barrier island in South Jersey. It's a big reason national real estate outlets and investors outside the state have started paying attention to Cape May County specifically, instead of lumping it in with the Jersey Shore as one generic market. So now, a quick reality check. This isn't a guaranteed one-way ticket. Coastal properties come with rising flood insurance costs, real climate risk, and a market that leans heavily on tourism and seasonal income, all of which can add volatility that you don't see in a typical suburban market. Property taxes are also running higher here than inland towns given the assessed values we just talked about. And I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this is investment advice. If you're seriously considering buying here, talk to your favorite local and knowledgeable real estate agent and a lender and your tax professional, and run your own numbers before making any decisions. So where does this go from here? Given the supply constraints, the rental income growth, and the ongoing migration of remote workers and investors into the area, most signs point to Cape May County staying at or near the top of New Jersey's appreciation rankings through the rest of the year and into next. Watch inventory levels closely heading into next spring. If listings stay this tight while demand keeps climbing, we could see another county-wide jump similar to what we just measured. The towns to watch are the ones still priced below their neighbors, because that's exactly the setup that turned Wildwood into the biggest story in the state this year, and maybe even one of the biggest stories in the country. So that's the news behind the Cape May County's real estate boom. A limited supply peninsula, a flood of remote workers and investors, and short-term rental income pulling prices up faster than almost anywhere else in New Jersey, and for that matter, the country. If you found this useful, do 2 things for me, please. First, drop a comment telling me which town surprised you the most, Wildwood's over 33% jump or Avalon's multi-million-dollar average. And second, and this is the important one, follow this channel. I bring you property tours and important market updates every single week. And if you're tracking where prices are heading next, you'll want to be subscribed before that next video drops. And if you ever want to talk real estate with me on the phone, my contact information is in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on